This episode of the Everyday Mermaid podcast is sponsored by the Mermaid Box. Ah! That's the sound it makes when you open it in your head, not in real life. But it's fantastic, and that sound is truly like that tells you everything you need to know about the Mermaid Box.
I actually think I do make that sound every time we open it.
It's true.
Pretty
it's
sure.
so magical. And you can pick yours up at mermaidful.com. They are also on Facebook and Instagram at mermaidful. And if you want to use my code mermaidvlogs, you can get a little percentage off of your subscription box. I mean, the last couple months have been great. We've gotten some mermaid sweatshirts, some t-shirts, some hair products, jewelry, basically anything mermaid. They're going to have in these boxes, and you will not be disappointed, mermaids. Check them out at mermaidful.com.
Do it, do it.
Hey everybody, it's Abby, your everyday mermaid, and this is
Lauren.
my Mergal pal, and this is
Hi, I'm Kariel.
Yay! And you're listening to the Everyday Mermaid podcast. We are here at Mermagicon, and
You flew a very long way.
yes, tell us,
Pretty
where
far.
did you swim from?
Well, I swam all the way from the Pacific Ocean near the north shore of Oahu, Hawaii.
Amazing.
It was a long swim.
Oh my gosh, yes. How long did it take you to get here?
Thousands of miles to swim here.
Yes.
And to be honest with you guys, I know you usually ask me a lot of questions and
Yeah.
stuff while I'm here, but I was hoping that we could just do something a little bit different.
Oh my gosh, yes.
I
let's do
know.
that.
Surprise.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
I was thinking we could just nap on the table.
Oh, that is speaking my love language.
These lights aren't a clapper, right?
And ta-ta. Yes, yes. We are in a hotel room with beds, but we have not
It's
slept.
making me
in-
sleepy.
Yes, I'm really sorry. So sorry about that. Well, whale.
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 Whale. Do you really say that all the time in real life on accident?
On accident, things come out.
I know. I say it 100% on purpose.
I say it on accident. And I'm
As
like,
much as humanly possible. I say, whale. What kind of ship have we got here? So,
what kind of ship?
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Lauren's a preschool teacher, so she gets away with that stuff.
Yeah, I say buckets a lot.
Buckets.
Aw, buckets. How'd that happen? Because it sounds like something else.
It does. It does.
And I can't
Naughty.
say that.
Naughty mermaid. Okay. Well, okay. I have all the questions for you, Kariel, because you, we've had Mermaid Linden on the show.
I've never got to meet her yet.
Oh my gosh.
You guys so lucky.
Stop on your way back.
Yeah, you should just
In
stop
LA.
in LA, go see her.
I think
and
I do
then-
have to go through LA.
Okay, great. We'll work that out for you.
I'm not going to stop though.
But,
I'm going.
But you would love her. But anywho, where I was going with that is there are very few mermaids that I would consider OG, the originals.
Old gal.
Yeah. That is not where I was going with that.
I liked it.
So how long have you been mermaiding?
Since 2009.
Amazing. That's amazing.
It's your 11th year.
A decade's gone by.
I love it. I love it. And you make your own tails, correct?
I do make my own tails up until
Oh, yes. Tell us about this big
recently.
new development.
so I sent Finfolk Productions all my molds.
Wow. Amazing.
So they actually are going to be making my tails for me and for you.
Yes. And for
Not for
everyone
you.
watching.
For you? For you?
Well,
I don't know.
I'll take a tail.
I'm
not
contractually
opposed.
obligated
Yes,
to
yes.
elsewhere. I'm sorry. But yes. So you're working with Finfolk, a
Yes.
direct partnership-ish type deal.
We're not partners or anything.
Okay.
I
Well,
just said, here's my molds.
Yeah.
And, they're hopefully going to make a lot of tails and mass produce them so everybody
Awesome.
can wear them and have fun in them. And
Yeah.
the legacy will continue.
And
How did that feel? Was it a cathartic moment, or was it kind of like a
letting your beautiful art go into someone else's hands?
I felt ready.
Okay.
I was ready. I was like
I
ready
get
for
that.
it.
Yeah, I get that. That's cool.
And then getting my first tail from someone else was just
wow?
yeah.
now I know what everybody else feels like.
Right? It's
Unboxing.
like Christmas.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh. And then the colors, even though I probably totally painted those colors so much, I was like, oh wow.
Yeah.
It's just so much better when someone else does it for you.
Totally.
Like cooking, I guess.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. Well, another thing that I just have right off the bat noticed about you is you are beyond fit, my friend. You are like amazingly fit. Do you, to me? Yes.
Well, I spin a lot.
Okay. Yes. I need to know all your tricks.
Swimming.
Yeah, don't tell anyone I kind of swim.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Got it.
But
Swimming.
that's like a secret. I don't want everyone to have this bod. So
I get it.
I've started spinning for the first time.
Yes.
Yeah. I have. There's a place it's within walking distance of my house, and so I was like, all right, there's no excuses anymore. Like, I have to try. I really enjoy it, and I found out early on that I much prefer the choreographed style, whereas to the mileage style. So it's like basically you'll have a trainer that has specific songs that they've kind of, or a particular playlist, and they've like choreographed what you're doing to each song. Whereas the other one, she was like, we're just going to hit the miles and here you go. And I was like, no,
music for you.
I'm dying. This is it. It's like we have 45 minutes of this. So yeah, I really like it though. It's lots of fun. And I chat and edit. Sorry. I get back home to boyfriend and I'm like, he's like, you worked out tonight, didn't you? How could you tell?
All those endorphins.
Very good for you.
Jinx. Yeah. So do you feel like the spinning helps with the mermaiding at all, or you just enjoy it?
I think the spinning helps with mermaiding because it's using muscles I don't usually use when I mermaid.
Yeah, for sure.
Totally. But definitely, I haven't been in the water for a while, and I'm dying to get in the water because I know my core, my tummy came from mermaiding 100%.
Yeah.
Because I haven't been in the ocean, and it looks different, and I'm
You're
like,
like,
wow, I've never seen it like this before.
Ah, yes. Well,
So, mermaiding does it.
yeah, mermaiding, the core aspect is crucial. And so I guess, that's how you form those amazing rock hard abs.
When I swim like a mermaid, though, I don't usually swim. I don't kick my legs. Okay. I just let the second half of my body follow me.
Okay.
So I
You
don't
go
feel
with the
like-
motion of the ocean, as it were.
Oh my goodness.
I am full of them today. Oh,
That is
man.
so good, girl. You were on a roll.
Good.
Just
You're
on a roll.
amazing. You're amazing.
Amazing. Yeah, so your technique is like full on core.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the spinning helps with the butt.
Oh, yes.
The
with the
spinning
butt.
does help with the butt.
I don't feel like mermaiding gives me butt
Not at all.
or legs.
Yeah,
So
Right.
it does that for me.
I get that. Okay. Very cool.
And you wouldn't know it because you get off the bike and you're like, I'm falling now. My legs are jelly.
Oh, nothing makes me sweat like that.
Yeah.
Like the bike.
Oh my gosh. It's so intensive. Does yours all in darkness?
So I have a Peloton
Oh,
at
you do?
home,
Okay.
Ooh,
so I
yeah,
have
those
no
are cool.
excuse.
Okay.
Yeah, no excuse.
And I like to find an instructor that's like, keep riding.
Yeah.
You're riding towards letting this go and that go.
Oh,
and
yes. It is a spiritual experience,
Oh,
the spin.
The first trainer I had with it, she calls it bike church.
Yeah.
Because at the end, her particular one that she does, you'll have your final bike at the end, and you can do it any way that you want to. So you can go all out for that whole song, or you can kind of do different parts that you really like or feel like you needed, but it's just for you. And so she picks a song that's a little bit lower on the beats per minute, and all the lights go out, and it's just you and your bike. And I like, and then she started saying, she'll do like motivational things. And she was like, you do so much. And this is a class full of people. There are other people around me, but I've got my eyes closed.
Yeah,
and she's
they're not
like,
paying
you do
attention to you.
so much for other people. This time it's for you. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and it's like me. I'm spinning for me.
I've totally cried and spin. I'm like, I'm letting it go. Climbing this mountain for me.
I can do it. Let me ride this hill. Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah, it was quite
soul spin.
Yeah. It was very cathartic the first time. I was not prepared for that. I was like,
wowza.
Oh my, I have to leave now. Let's go home.
I'm sure that's very normal.
Yeah. Bike church.
Bike church. Yeah, I guess that's why they call it Soul Cycle for that business. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Interesting. Well, okay, so tell us about your mermaid journey. How did you become a mermaid? Like, what was this all about for you? Tell us everything.
Well, one sad evening.
Oh, dear.
I like it already.
I just
stormy night.
I just remember like it was yesterday. I just loved mermaids my whole life.
Yeah.
Because I went to the theater.
Oh, yes.
And
Yeah. Oh.
I
Wait.
watched
Hold on.
The Little Mermaid.
Did you have a hashtag Jody moment?
Yes.
Let's all just a moment for Jody. Okay. That makes me real happy.
I don't know exactly why, to be honest. I just loved mermaids my whole life. It's been a calling, and I saw Splash and all the mermaid movies, and I just wanted to know so bad what it was like to swim like a mermaid in the ocean. I wanted to feel it. I dreamt it, and I just wouldn't let go. So I spent some time in Home Depot.
Yes, I was going to ask, what was your first tale like?
In the toilet section, and
oh, the toilet section.
yeah, the toilet section. That's where you find all the good mermaid stuff.
I had no idea.
Piping, silicone cock.
Oh, now that is true.
And I made the most realistic tale you could possibly make.
Yes.
And swam in the ocean. It's on video on YouTube. And,
That's amazing.
And I just fell in love with the feeling. And I was hand painting that tale, that first one that I made in 2009-ish. And I was hand painting, so it looked really, really 3D and realistic looking. And it took me like 3 or 4 months. And I did hair out of my house. Only women, only blondes.
I love
just
that.
Blonde color.
Yes.
And all these women just kept seeing it on my table over the months, and they're like, wow, wow, wow. And I just had a really good circle connection and had some connections to the hotels and went and pitched my ideas, and it kind of took off from there.
I love that.
Like,
not like it was
people
easy,
that we
but
talk to. It's just like, oh yeah, I just didn't have a tail, so I made myself one, and then I just like found these people. They were like, absolutely, we will pay you to swim in a pool. I don't understand, where does this creativity come from? Like, that is not a part of my brain that has been in any way like enhanced. I mean, I'm a very creative person, but I never not once thought, let me try this.
Yeah.
Let me go to the Home Depot and go to the toilet section.
section.
Amazing. It's stunning. I just don't know what to do with that. Okay. Sorry.
Well, I was like, yeah, I'm going to make a mermaid tail, okay? My husband's like, you can use some of my old wetsuits. That's material in the water. Like, you can use that, paint that. And I'm like, okay. Then, I went to Home Depot and was looking in the aisles going, could I use this in a tail somehow? Does this look like?
Envision this, yes.
Well, it's like people that see rundown houses and then can see what the final product would be.
Right.
Like if they fixed it.
Yeah.
And I love that. I love fixer-upper shows where I'm like, I don't know how you do that, because I look at it and I'm like, no, can't do it.
Yeah.
It's glorious. It's wonderful. Where's your brain? I can't.
Well, and I think
You could train your brain to do that.
Yeah.
You could. Mm-hmm. And I think
I can do it. You're right.
You can do it. Ride your bike.
We just need to throw all of these things into a spin class and we'll be good to go.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in the mermaid community especially are that creative type that where they nothing is off limits, I guess, because, people say, well, I want to be a mermaid, and, well,
They do.
Yeah, and they just do it. Yeah, they figure it out. For the most part, you just go and figure it out. Now it's much easier to be a mermaid, I'm sure, than it was in 2009. Like there was not like the fabric tail lines and stuff that we have now. So I'm sure that was, I can't imagine just going and creating.
It was so much more fun because you'd go out and people would be like,
amazed,
just like so surprised.
For sure.
Now they're like, oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. I see
I have
that.
a cousin that does that.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
Or you'd be like, yeah, I'm mermaiding for a living. You're what? I don't understand. And now you're like, oh, I'm mermaid. They're like, okay.
Oh, sure.
I did get that reaction. I was like, I'm a mermaid. And they're like, okay, fine. And what about you? Oh, I didn't learn how to ride a bike until this year. And they were like, really? What? I was like, how? How is that not the same reaction?
So I just moved into a new house.
Yes.
Congratulations.
And
was
I'm
it a
just renting,
fixer-upper?
so it's not
okay.
exciting.
Renting can be exciting.
But I have a new neighbor, and I met her for the first time coming home from a show. So I'm opening my trunk.
Oh.
I have my mermaid
gosh.
tail. I have glitter,
best.
starfish everywhere. I'm
Yeah.
in a little tiny bikini bottom. And I'm like, hi, my name's Kariel. And she's like, hi. And I'm like, oh, wow. She's like,
Oh, okay.
And that was
okay.
the end
and
of
she-
the
and
entire
I was like,
interaction.
so I'm having internet issues, and we're like talking about internet for a while. Nothing about the tails.
Oh my
and
gosh.
I'm like, wow, mermaiding is so normal now. It's
So funny.
normal.
That is crazy.
Either that or she like went on the internet later and was like, what is this?
Yes.
She's
Sparkly
like, my neighbor
neighbor.
is a freak.
Not handling this elephant just yet. But I just need to know.
She didn't even
That's so funny.
That is funny.
blink. I was like, wow, it's normal now.
All right.
I
then.
guess.
So after the Mercon,
Yes.
I'm driving back to the Finfolk shop to see it for the first time.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really excited.
That's going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh. Where is it?
It's in North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
In Lincolnton?
Sure.
Something.
We will Google it later
Yeah.
and put it in the description of this video.
I can't read or write, so
So you're going to somewhere Lauren's looking up in North Carolina for Finfolk. Yep.
so I'm driving back with Finfolk after this
That's awesome.
to check out their shop, and my husband doesn't know.
Oh.
Murad Chad doesn't know this, but I'm going to attempt to make him his first merman tail.
Oh.
Yes.
My
I love surprise mermen.
gosh.
They're the best.
And I'm so excited because when I get there, I have endless molds
Oh my
or
gosh.
choices. Like, what
Yes,
will I
you're-
make him?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I just got chills all
Amazing.
up and down my spine. I
know.
am so excited for
Me
this.
too.
Do you have like something in mind?
I do. I think
Okay.
I'm going to use the Finfolk scales.
Yep.
Not even using my own. I know.
All right then.
All right. I have no idea what fluke, but bubble in my throat. That happens to
it
mermaids.
happens to mermaids. It does.
And I think I want to do like an airbrushing paint job that makes like points, like a dark black with like really light blue ghost like points on every scale. I don't know if you can envision it.
Oh, it's hard, but it sounds
Lincolnton.
really cool. Lincolnton.
Lincoln.
So it's like President Lincoln with a
Ton.
T-O-N at the end.
Oh, okay.
Lincolnton.
I wonder.
Lincolnton.
Okay, Lincolnton, North Carolina is where Finfolk is. Interesting. So he has no idea.
No, he has no idea. He's asked me for a merman tail for years.
Oh
and
my gosh!
I don't
And
have
you just-
time. I've never even
No.
made myself a silicone mermaid tail.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm so excited for that. I could cry.
it's going to be
so
sweet.
cute.
So I'll
yeah.
have to do an
Link it-
unboxing
well, just-
surprise
Oh
for him.
yes.
Do me a solid and just be very careful when you go because North Carolina is not getting the best of weather right now.
Oh,
That's right.
So I'm just letting you know.
It's
That
it's
they
like
might, but it might
winter
have
storm.
of. I don't know how to spell this word. It might have.
tornadoes.
No, it's just snow, like bad snow, but they're not used to it. So, like Georgia,
Driving
like you
wise.
remember Atlanta from a couple of years ago. It's like
Terrible.
Yeah. I believe that you'll be
But
in
I
good
think you should be good.
hands. Yes.
I'm checking your weather right now. Don't worry.
Mermaids are driving me, so I'll be
The
okay.
mermaids will get you where you need to be, darling.
You're just gonna have some rain. You'll be fine.
Yes. That's amazing. Well, I am just so excited for you. I think, a partnership or, working with
Teamwork.
with, a company like Finfolk is kind of like the dream, living the dream over here. So I'm just really excited for you.
I'm excited too.
Yeah, I think
I hope
that's,
it goes well.
I hope so too. And it's just kind of like a new world for you to
Yeah.
create and explore.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Do
it.
something a little bit different.
Yeah. So I know that you do a lot of mermaid gigs in Hawaii, but you also have a book.
Yeah.
Tell us about your book. Like, how did that happen?
So I love to color. When I was little, that's what I did for fun. I was just always in my room and page after page after page. I'd just sit there for hours. I was like probably the best kid ever, like your dream kid in your class.
Oh, Carrie's the first one here today. Great.
And all she's going to do is sit there and color.
Yes.
So I love to color. And I was done with school and I was coloring and I was like, man, like, I just do these and I don't do anything with this art. I want to put it together. I want like it to be something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to make a book.
Okay.
And so that's how it started. I was already halfway into one picture. Which is the end. It's at the end of the book. The very last page is the one I actually started with.
Wow.
And it was just a picture from my mom that I was coloring of her as a mermaid holding my baby twin sisters as mermaids.
So cute.
Did I mention I only colored mermaids?
Oh,
That's all I did.
Let me put my shocked face on real quick.
Big surprise.
Sure.
And yeah, so I just decided to do the book. I didn't know where to go with the book, so I kind of came up with somewhat of a story, and I went to kindergarten classes and first grader classes and third grader classes, and I would tell them the story.
Yeah.
And I would have them draw what they visualized. And so I still have hundreds of pages of drawings.
That's
and
awesome.
the pictures that I drew were all inspired by all the kids and what they imagined.
Yes.
That's so
They are
cute.
quite imaginative.
They are. They are.
for sure.
Yes.
They recently were able to tell me where the coronavirus is. So that
Oh,
was fun.
good. That's awesome.
I asked them, where do you think I'm going this weekend? China! That's where the coronavirus is.
Well,
Good job.
Okay,
I didn't teach you that.
They're like,
Yeah.
don't come back here.
yeah.
That's not where I'm going.
Well, so do you still perform a lot, like for like events and stuff like that, or do you have you kind of like backed away from things like that?
I have maintained my live show for 10 years.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's amazing.
I will never stop doing that show
yeah.
as long as they will have me. I never thought it'd be running this long.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I don't know. For some reason, I was like, oh, when I get older, they are not going to want me. Or when I was pregnant, I was like, I was so scared to tell them I was pregnant.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm going to lose my show.
Yeah.
They don't want a pregnant mermaid. But they loved it.
Wow.
I was huge and pregnant. And at that time, I had multiple shows. I don't do it anymore. I'm happy with one.
Yeah.
And I was doing several shows a week. And my water actually broke at a show.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
And I was like, oh, I had scales all over my face. I have it in the video. And I was like, I have to go to the hospital. And so I went up to the valet and I was like, please get me a cab.
Yes.
I'm having a baby.
Wow, that's the most magical story I've
It
ever
is.
heard.
And so my video, pushing, I have scales
Oh
on.
my
and
gosh.
I had stage makeup on. And
Wow.
so I looked
Well, that was
great
convenient.
afterwards.
Yeah,
Like,
I bet you had some fabulous photos.
it really stayed on.
That is fantastic.
Almost had you a water birth.
Yeah, for real.
I love it. Wow. So does your little one like to swim?
She does like to swim.
Okay.
She's not way into mermaids like me,
Sure.
but she entertains it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's good. That's good.
She just doesn't understand how unique and magical her life
Sure.
is.
Oh, for sure.
she's
yeah, I
just
guess.
like, oh yeah, mermaids, whatever.
Right.
Well, it's like Hugh Jackman's kids. They're like, yes, he's Wolverine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Totally. It's just normal.
Yes.
I love it. Well, let's talk about the mermaid community. How do you, because, in 2009, there were not a lot of mermaids out there. Nowadays, we got mermaids everywhere. I mean, we're at MerMagicCon, for
Yeah.
goodness sake. So, what do you think has, been the reason for the growth of this mermaid community that's now a thing? Why do you think there's such a big community of mermaids now?
Because there's tails.
Yeah.
And that's
I was about to say accessibility. I can tell you that.
You can just get a tail. Like, you don't, it's not just a faraway dream now. You don't have to go, like, figure out how to make one and, you know, spend hours and hours.
Of people like Carrie.
You could just get one. Like, if I could have just had one, like, it would have started way sooner.
Yeah.
I can't even, can you imagine growing up and having little mermaid tails?
No.
To play with in the bathtub?
Yeah.
Or?
Life would have been, I wouldn't have had to use the pool rings to make a tail with my legs.
Because mermaids are around more because those dreams can come true now.
Yeah.
Just like,
what a crazy thing.
Amazon.
Yes. Just a crazy life we're living.
I wasn't obsessed with mermaids, but if there is a video out there of me in a pool trying to get the look that dolphins have when they crest water. Just the slightest up over the water, but it's all fluid. You know, their whole body comes out at some point and it goes back in. It's just up and down and it goes with the motion of the way. And there is video, 100% video of me like trying the hardest to keep my little legs together and to do the thingy.
It's
and
so cute.
Is it?
How old were you? We'll decide if it's cute.
Like preteen, very much, you know,
awkward.
Yeah. You know, legs for days.
Sure.
And trying to get that movement. That's not what little tiny human bodies do.
That's funny.
But yeah.
If only you had a mermaid tail.
If only. How do you feel about social media and the mermaiding? Like, how do you treat that?
I loved it when I started because it's how I found other people that were into it.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. I mean, it was just the only way to connect with someone else that was like into mermaids as much as me. I mean, my friends were so sweet, you know. Some of them even made tails with me just to join in the fun. But to have someone that was on my level of intensity.
Yeah.
I have mermaid objects all over my house too. That's normal.
Yep. And we're all here at MerMagicCon this weekend.
But now it's fun because I like to connect, same reason.
Totally.
But I don't have strategy for social media.
Yeah.
I'm not good at it. I just do it when it's convenient for me during the day.
Totally.
And that's kind of it.
Which is, that's Lauren's like, I
have 3 accounts. One of them is for just the parents at my school. I can't even post to that on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And I'm with their children every day.
Yeah. It is a lot to keep up. And I think some people, especially like the younger generations, take it way too seriously.
My niece, this just happened yesterday, broke her whole arm at school because there's some viral trip thing going on TikTok.
No.
So the kids are having other kids jump and then they swipe their legs out from under them while they're in air.
Oh. So that they can't land?
Or just, I guess, to slow-mo it. I haven't seen it, but it's like totally viral right now. And she's so cute and little, and that just... And I'm like, this is why.
Yeah. Well,
it's not good, but...
Yeah.
I guess it would happen anyway on TV or... I don't know.
The whole...
Kids will be kids, but...
But like, and it's the same thing as like swallowing the Tide Pods or whatever. I'm like, no! Like, absolutely not. Yeah.
Just use your heads before you do it. Make your own choices. You don't have to follow. Be a leader.
I say that a lot. I'm like, can we use our brain cells, please? All of them.
All of them, please.
Be a leader.
That's crazy. Yeah. I definitely think there are pros and cons to social media, for sure. But I think, your use of it is probably the way it should be. We should probably just be doing it for fun, and not take it so seriously. Although I take mine pretty seriously, mainly because I do it for other people.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to know what I'm doing.
It's your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's my job too. I couldn't let it go if I wanted to.
For sure. It is helpful.
And I do try to hear better ways.
Yeah.
Of doing things and do it for 2 weeks. And
sure.
then I'm like, oh, I forgot. What?
Yeah. I totally get that.
That was fun.
That was good. Yeah.
That was a good effort.
Good job.
Yeah.
Kiss your brain.
But I think now I'm so grateful for social media, and like you said, because of the community, and we're able to connect with people. I mean, just Lauren and I had to go pick up a steamer, and we ran into people, that only know us because of social media. That's the only way they know us.
I know you.
Well, I met you.
Yeah, that's how we met.
And I met you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love social media.
Great. It just brings us all together.
Yeah, it brings people together. It really does, though.
Yeah, it really does, for sure. And there are good and bad things to everything, including the internet.
Yes. Now, you said a couple of times, you mentioned it, like the be a leader. Would that be
That's was the answer you wanted. Seemed to match.
Would that be your words to live by, words to swim by?
I mean, we need followers out there too. But
This is true.
and if you want to be a follower, Mermaid Kariel,
Yes, where should
on
we
Instagram.
We'll have it pop up right here on the screen. You can follow her somewhere on the screen here, and it's in the description of the video or whatever you're listening to. You can follow Kariel there for sure. Yeah. Yes.
Wait, what were you asking me though?
If that's because when we talked to Chelsea, she said be kind.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So what would
to be
your
a leader.
advice be? Well, yeah. Is it to be a leader, or do you have some other advice, either for people that are new to the community, or that are in the community, or want to join the community? What would be your advice to people in this mermaid world that we live?
Thank you,
in?
Abby, for being the one who
I
can
knew where
vocalize
you were
things
going
right
with
now.
it.
I'd say be you and be authentic you, and don't be afraid to be you,
Yes.
and keep that nice. I'm gonna have to go with Chelsea too.
Yes.
Don't be a ship. It rhymes with that word.
Don't be a real ship.
Don't be a ship.
Oh, I can do it. I've got the pun brain is on. Nothing else is working.
Yeah, no, this is your chance to be authentic.
Don't be a crab.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't be salty.
Don't be a crab, salty crab. Just be your authentic self, because if there ever was a moment you could express yourself, it would be in this community, to be open and be you.
Absolutely. I do think that's one thing that I love about the community. For the most part, people are accepting whatever you want to be, you can be it. And I love that.
Totally.
I love it. Makes me so happy because I can be my purple self and everybody is okay with it.
We're okay and we love it.
I love it. Well, okay. Is there anything else we should chat about before we go?
You done good, Abs.
I feel like there's so much more I want to know.
I know. There's so many
Can
more.
you show me?
So
Yes.
I wanna be a part of your guys' team.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Right? We're pretty fun.
Can you guys branch out in Hawaii? Can I be like a
Oh my
podcast?
God. Can we go to Hawaii? Abigail, she's asking us to go to Hawaii.
Oh, honey, we will be there anytime. You just say the word and we will be there.
Branch out a little bit and be like, Carrie, we need you on a job.
Yes.
Hawaii is doing this event.
Hawaii. Yes. We can work this out. I like where this is going, actually. Let's work on this.
I'm a Finn fan.
Yes, I am also a Finn fan. I'm just a Finn fan of you in general, Kariel.
Okay,
I
but
think
if
you're
we're
awesome.
going to do this,
Yeah.
if we're going to do this,
Yeah?
do I get a pair of these?
Yes.
Because I got gypped here.
I know.
But tell her where you
Okay.
found them and how much they were. Abby.
Okay. So here's what happened was, so I was at Forever 21, as you do, and I was checking out with other things for an underwater shoot. Actually, all the sparkly things are at Forever 21.
Yeah.
And these were in the when you're in the aisle and the things they want you to buy or whatever. They were $5 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And so I found 2 pair, and it did not cross Abby's sweet little mind. It did not cross my mind to get a 3rd pair for our guests. How dare I? But
Unbelievable. I'm going to send you guys some silicone seashells for these.
Oh, I just got chills again.
With
Yes. We gotta do it.
Something right here.
Yes, we gotta make those.
Something.
Can I have some seaweed? I'm the darker. I'm the darker of the two.
I can
Mers.
definitely.
I'm the
I'll send you
darker Mer.
guys silicone seaweed and some silicone.
Yes.
thingies.
You actually, I of course stalk you on Instagram, and you have these starfish that you can stick on your face, and I need some of those.
See, we're suckers for some good face furniture.
Oh, we love some face furniture, but like hers are so pretty.
Mm-hmm. I'll send you some.
Oh
Rock them on the show.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I love it. So many things. Yes. Well, everyone, stay tuned for the new segment of the Everyday Mermaid podcast in Hawaii featuring Mermaid Kariel. It's gonna be great. I can't wait, actually. And we'll of course have to go visit and
I do have a. Did I tell you this? Did I tell you about Well, I told you about my neighbor and my new.
Yeah, you told me
place
about
I'm
your
living.
yes.
But did I tell you about what's downstairs
No.
on the bottom floor?
No.
A studio. With its own bathroom and kitchenette.
My gosh. I mean, we should probably just move in, Lauren.
I'm afraid to tell you that I will be now moving.
So I'm finally ready for mermaid guests.
Okay, great. Well, all right. That's going to be, well, we'll have to stop in LA and see Lyndon really quick. And then we can pop over to Hawaii from LA.
Yes.
Done deal.
We'll
Count
go to
us
Disney
in.
while
I
we're
guess
there.
I gotta meet
Disney.
Lyndon.
Yeah, you got to meet her, girlfriend. She is the
She's
real
just
deal.
a lovely person.
We love her so much. Yes. Okay. Well, on that note.
Thank you so much for having me on the Everyday Mermaid podcast.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for being on our show. We are now obsessed with you, and that's that.
Yeah.
You can follow
How that works.
Yes, you can follow Kariel on social media at Mermaid Kariel. Is that correct?
But don't be a follower. Be a leader.
Yay!
Come visit me.
Yes. You can still follow her, but lead your own mermaid life. Yes.
At Mermaid Kariel.
Yes.
On all social media.
On all the socials. All the socials. You're on YouTube, yes. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the whole lot. And you can follow Lauren and I at Everyday Mermaid Podcast. Yes, that's right. Everyday Mermaid. And if you want to join the Patreon, we have an exclusive Mermaids After Midnight podcast. It's quite salty, you might say. It's very exclusive to our patrons, where we talk about things that we just can't talk about here on the Everyday Mermaid podcast. So go to patreon.com.
Dive down to the depths.
Oh my goodness, that is so true. Patreon.com/everydaymermaid for all that goodness. But thank you so much, Kariel, for joining us on the podcast. And thank you, everybody, for listening. And we will
see you on the flip side.
Bye, mermaids. Bye.